Okay, looks like I'm live. Um, Hello. I'm not going to be on here very long. I'm not usually. Sometimes I go on for. I think the last one of the last live streams I did. Actually, it was the last live stream. No, it was the stream before. I went on for almost 2 hours. I'm not going to do that this time. But I did want to talk about a couple of things, and um, one of them is a channel that I've never talked about or exposed to anyone. I'll wait a minute and see if anybody joins, because this is really important to me. Um, I have that channel. Hold on, I have it up here. So see if anybody joins. Zoo Scott, hey brother, I'm glad you're here. How are you? How are you, sir? Hope all is well with you. Um, yeah. So there's there's at least a. Hey man, I'm good. Good, good to hear. Always good to hear that all my mods and my friends from other places, from wherever you're in Scotland, are doing well. So I'm doing fine myself. So glad you joined. Um, and I also want to thank whoever that was that sub people. I have as subs, and someone new sub my channel. So thank you, whoever you are. And so thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you. Um, One of the things I wanted to talk about was I'm a moderator, Zeuscut, if you don't know, and I know there's somebody else watching, but they're not in here chatting. But there, yeah, something you don't know. I'm gonna post the link. Um, I'm a mod on this channel here. I'm gonna post that link, and what it is you don't have to click on it if you don't want to. Um, I'm a mod on that channel because this channel catches pedophiles. Okay, and they that's a group. It's called CC Unit. That's a group that goes online and has a decoy to to get uh, guys that want to meet a boy or a girl, and then it's almost like a sting operation, right? Because they call the cops beforehand, and then they caught a really bad creep tonight, and it was terrifying because the guy said he had a knife. He was there to meet a 15, or I'm sorry, a 14-year-old girl, and it was crazy, man. And it took them hours to catch this guy because he kept walking and even running sometimes. And that's just something. I mean, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but that's basically the basics of it. And and uh, so I've been a mod on his channel for years. Um, um, so I just wanted to talk about that because it was a really emotional arrest and a catch and an arrest. He got arrested. So uh, be careful if you have kids. Be careful, whoever you are, wherever you're at. If you have kids, be careful of what they do online because kids can get trapped into meeting adults that want to have uh, you know sex sexual activity with a minor. So I just that's that's one of the things I just wanted to get off my chest because I was on that live stream, and like I said, I'm a moderator on that channel. I've been a moderator on that channel for years, supporting that channel. So yeah. So anyway, the other thing I wanted to talk about was and this is going to be hard for me. Uh, is yelling. Like, you guys know me, Zeus guy, you know me, people who are going to rewatch this video know me. I don't yell, right? So yelling is not good for communication, right? I always, whenever is going on in the chat room, I always read it out, and then I always like to hear what other people are thinking or experiencing, or thinking about what's happening in the chat. And I don't yell. If someone starts yelling at me, I'm gonna walk away from now on, because it's just disgusting, and it happened earlier. I'm not gonna say who it is or why, because she gets offended every time I mention her name, because she thinks I'm coming down on her, and I'm not. You know, uh, so she has her own issues. I'm sorry. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to mention that person's name. So she can discern for herself what she wants to do in her life. But yelling is not good. So we all live in a yellow submarine. I'm not sure what that means, brother. Yell. Oh, I get it now. Yellow submarine. Well, I don't yell, Sue Scott. I don't yell. Um, I mean, I do yell if someone's yelling at me and not stopping. Then my mind and my body reacts to that, and it's not good for me. It's not good for anyone. It can create violence, even if it really goes, over the top, so to speak. And I've never, I remember one of my last live streams. I talked about I've never hit a woman in my life. So, uh, you know, and then we were talking about Karen's, and how Karen hit a black guy because she was accusing him of stealing her phone, and then she kept yelling at him, and then she slapped him, right? And then he was shocked, right? He was shocked, and he was like, he didn't expect that, because he was just trying to talk to her and let her know, hey, I don't have your phone. I didn't steal your phone, right? And then he snapped, right? He snapped and said, okay, well, you know what's going to happen now. Right? And his girlfriend was yelling at her like he didn't deserve that. He doesn't have your phone. He eventually slapped her back, like harder than she did to him. So be careful. I mean, yelling is not good, because it can cause violence, especially when it's man to man. If it's man to man, um, I don't I don't fight. You know, I don't like it. It's not. That's why I speak in my manner, in the way that I speak, is because I always try to I like me. I'm a thinker, right? That I consider myself a thinker. So it's good to look, because I've learned from other people. I don't claim to know everything, right? Whenever I speak out not because I all my thoughts are my own. No, they're not. I've learned from other people, or other resources that I've read or discerned for myself, of whether I agree with it or not. Just like I say, we all go through, or we all have our own journey. So you can choose your own journey, and that's what we all have. We all have chosen our own journey, and that's really important in life. You don't if we all have the same journey, I'll say it this way too. If we all go on the same path, let's say, and we all agree on everything, then we can become a cult or the same religion, so to speak. I'm not religious. I am the only religion I believe in is that we are created. This is a creation. How it happened, I don't know. It's not Jesus, it's not Allah, it's not whoever you believe in. It's not a gender, right? There is no gender floating in the atmosphere. It's spiritual, right? Or it could be the sun. It could be the moon and the sun working together. Water works together with all the creation. Um, we a well trodden path is wait, hold on. Useful too, Rick. Right. The thing, Zeus, got is I've changed my path several times in my life, right? Um, and and that's okay. You can change if you decide, hey, you know what, I made a mistake, and go another way, and then keep learning about something else. That's that's why I say I'm a thinker. I'm a critical thinker because I can decide, you know what, this path is not maybe not the correct one. I'll keep trying, and I'll probably never find the exact one, right? But right now, I know I feel good about the path that I'm in. About flat Earth, about water always finding its level, about good people and everything, and I can discern whether somebody is a good person or not, and I stay away from bad people, right? And you know that is really important for everyone. If you're in a relationship, let's say, I mean, truly in a relationship, you wouldn't treat the other person badly, right? You would communicate. You would say, "Hey, this bothered me. This is bothering me." You wouldn't go, "Hey, this is bothering me." You know what I'm saying? Like yelling is not good. Yelling doesn't solve anything. So that was the other subject that I wanted to talk about because I can't do that. It's not going to be part of my life. So whoever's listening, if you yell at me, I'm out. It's that simple. I don't yell at my mother. I don't yell at anyone in my family. Yeah, and union is strength, right? If you're truly united, you don't disrespect the other person by saying, "You need to listen to me," and it doesn't work. It just makes the other person angry. That's not I don't want that in my life. So yelling is not going to work with me. So any yellers, I will listen to me. I know Zeuscott, you don't yell. I know other people that are mods in here that are truthers, flat earthers. They've never yelled at me. I don't see them yell at each other in here. That's not a good thing. It's not a good thing for anyone. So don't yell. Don't yell. It just, I mean, gosh, it's crazy, man. I don't know why people do that. So, yeah. So anyway, Zeuscat, I'm glad that you joined. Yeah, always you're, as you know, you're a super mod or a god mod. Your friend, what's his name, on a plane, or I'm sorry, on a plane. He knows that you're a god mod, or he calls a super mod a god mod, and you're a god mod. So you can supersede any other mods in here, even though this is my channel, right? But you can supersede other mods in here. Yeah. So Zeus God, I wanted to let you know. If you want to click on that link, that's a place where I'm a mod in, and I try not to use my being a mod, but it's hard sometimes because people can be very negative. Because this is a it's called CC unit because it's creep catching. It's a creep catching unit. Uh, so um, so they're catching pedophiles. That's what they're doing. Hopefully, this channel doesn't get this video doesn't get taken down because this is a sensitive subject with that kind of subject. But I've been a moderator on that channel, even though a lot of his channels have been taken down. But when he creates another one, he remakes me a mod because he knows I've been very loyal to his channel about catching these pedophiles. So I'm a mod on 2 of his channels, and that's all he has. He has 2 channels, right? So he has a backup channel, and he has his real channel where he actually does his live catches. And today it took him, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours to catch this dude, and this guy had a knife on him too. And one of the moderators that is a decoy on his channel, she sent the phone number to the sheriff's office, and on the chat, in the chat, and I missed the number at first, and I asked her to send it again, and then after she sent it again, I called the sheriff's office, and I described what was happening there, and I said, "There's a 30-year-old man trying to meet and have sex with a 14-year-old girl, and he has a knife on him. So he has a weapon on him. Who knows if he was going to kill her, right? Or if he's going to harm himself or somebody else." And then they told me, or the dispatcher told me, "Yes, we've had multiple calls, and we have already somebody coming out." And I gave them the address that was sent in the chat, and they said, "Okay, we're on our way. So thank you for the phone call." And I was like, "Cool, all right." I felt relieved that I at least made my effort to call. And I'm not from LA, and it was in Los Angeles, right? But um, I'm glad I made that call because then they even got a helicopter, and they were following him around with a helicopter while the 2 guys were not chasing him, but they were following him and filming the whole thing. And it was great, though. It was, once he finally got caught, he got arrested. Everyone in the chat was like, "Oh my gosh, finally he got caught," and that was awesome. So if you want to check it out, go ahead and click the link. I'll send the link again, and if not, it's okay. I just wanted to go live for those 2 reasons. To mention this channel that I'm a mod in, and he has another one. But at the creep, I'm gonna try. If not, it's okay. Just give me about 20 seconds here. Let me see where's it at. Just give me a little bit here. Okay, this is the one. No, that one. Okay, so that's the one. And it's cool. Rune, hey brother, Rune Thorson. Okay, good to see you, brother. How are you, bro? I forget where you're from, Rune. Are you in the UK, or I know Zeuscut is from Scotland. I forget. Sometimes I forget where people are from. I know Zeuscut. I remember him because he comes here in here all the time. So Denmark. Okay, Denmark. Cool. Just chilling Denmark. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I gotta turn this off. Okay. So Denmark, how are you, brother? Are you feeling okay? It's gotta be late there too. It's gotta probably be around 3:30 as well. Um oh, what's wrong, bro? You wanna talk about it? It's cool. My channel isn't always about one thing. If you want to talk about it, nothing brings me down. I'm a positive person. 4:34 a.m. Okay, so it's later than Zeus got. So what's going on, Rune? You want to talk about it? It's up to you. We're friends. So if you don't feel good about talking about it, then it's all right. I can continue on my rant. Okay. All right. That's cool. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just stay strong, man. Stay positive as much as you can. I know I've been through tough times myself. So, um, you know, and things happen. So, okay, I'll continue. So, anyway, I was talking about CC Unit, which is he is that channel is about catching pedophiles, right? Um, and I've been a moderator on that channel or his group for years, because I support people who catch these pedophiles, these molesters, and um, so anyway, um, yeah, so well, okay, so let's see. Today's Sunday night, my time or in my where I'm at. I'm by Chicago. Right? Uh, my time it's Sunday night. Tomorrow I have to check the weather. Um, Let me check the weather right now, real quick. It's 48. Tomorrow it's gonna be okay. Tomorrow might not be a bad time to try fishing again. Um, I thought about trying. I thought about trying a different lure. Um, where is it? Let me find one. Find it. Where is it? There it is. I see it. Hold on. So I have um okay, so I have these three different lures, right? Get a close. It's shiny because the plastic is still on there. So these are sort of bigger lures, so you can see my finger. It might be better if I go to a bigger lake. So there's different colors, right? This one actually does look like a fish. This one looks like an alligator, which is kind of weird, right? And this one is another fish, like with the eyes, right? And I'm gonna actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drive to another place in another lake, and then actually I'm gonna pull one of them out right now. Oh shoot! Ouch! Damn it! The hooks are nice and sharp. Okay, so I finally pulled it out for the first time. So one of these, so you can see there's two hooks and they're triangular. There's three hooks on each one. So whenever a fish wants to bite on one of them, which will be on this end, on the tail end, and then as soon as I feel something, it's gonna hook on real quick, right? And I do have a needle nose plier in my bag in case it swallows it too deep, so I can go in there and get it out without putting my hand in there, right? And I can just take it out or rip it out. I mean, especially if I'm gonna eat it, I'm gonna cook it and eat it. Not cook it, but I'll make a fire or something. Um, so so this is another good. Keep this nearby so I can put that back in. So yeah, so yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go to another lake. I have to go get something anyway. So I'm gonna go to another lake, and this is where I used to fish and catch a lot of fish there. And that's a good place for these kind of lures. See how you have to be careful. I have to wear my gloves or something. See how they can attach real quick. So see, I'm slippery, but ouch, damn, that hurts. Okay, so I'm gonna put these back. Shoot, sorry, this hook got trapped on my shorts. Uh, you got to be careful with these hooks, man. They could bite you, if you're not careful. So yeah, but I do have Tommy Rogers. Hey, brother, my good friend Tommy is in the house. What's up, brother? How are you, bro? Actually, I want to ask Tommy, because I noticed on yesterday it was 420, right? So 420 means it's like cannabis or marijuana day, right? And there was David Banner. There was a bunch of people that posted videos on the celebration of April 20th, which is 420, which is a number for, you know, drinking or not drinking, but smoking marijuana or cannabis or weed or whatever you want to call it. And it was fun to watch because I was on David Banner's live stream. He didn't open up the panel. You weren't there, Tommy, but other people were. And David Banner knows I don't smoke weed, right? But it was kind of a cool stream. And then I saw your stream, or not? It wasn't a stream, but you posted a video. And I saw the video, and it was about a celebration. I think it was in Hamilton or something like that. Let's see if I can find your. But it was on your. I think it was on your other channel, Tommy Rogers 2. I don't know. You can correct. You can post a link if you want to. You're a mod. So Yeah, it was kind of an interesting day, even though I don't smoke weed, but it was cool to see everyone celebrating that day. Most people celebrating it, uh, and yeah, so awesome. How are you doing, Tommy? Are you doing all right? By the way, actually not only I want to know if you're doing okay, but I want to ask you another question, if you don't mind me asking on my live stream. Have you talked to Johnny lately? Scuba Dracula. Have you talked to him? Because I haven't talked to him in a long time. I have never talked to him. Like, well, I have talked to him, like, but on Skype. And um, I just want to know if he's doing all right. That's it. That's all. You don't have. If you don't want to talk about that, that's cool. Did you? Oh, the other question I want to ask you, Tommy, is um, did you smoke some weed yesterday to celebrate 420? I'm just curious, man. I always ask questions, maybe too many questions. Uh, so yeah. All right. So I'll continue then. I'll just continue. I only, I didn't really want to stay on this live stream too long. Um, I mean, only unless a lot of people come in. If a lot of people come in, then I'll kind of ask. I'll just greet everyone and all that. So it's cool. Um, you only smoke when you're on fire. That's funny. Um, okay. Well, I guess Rune left. I think I'm not sure. Somebody left. See Rune not here anymore, so maybe he fell asleep. I'm not sure. I know it's late. It was. I think it's four or fall asleep. Well, if it's, yeah, I think it was. He said it was 4:30 something in the morning. Oh, you're still here. Okay, cool. Just lurking. Okay. Well, let's see. Today's Sunday. David Banner's not going to go live until Thursday, I think. Thursday morning. Um, he said he might not be on this weekend because I think he's going to go through chemo. So he's still going through that pattern of recovering from his cancer. So uh, so I hope all is well with him. I hope he recovers at some point. His channel, to me, is the best channel I've ever been on or I've ever visited. So, oh, it's all good. I've lurked before, Rune. I've lurked many times because I sometimes just want to sit back and listen. I don't have to like type in, interject with anything that's going on. I just want to listen to what other people. I like to listen to what other people's thoughts are. That's really cool to hear because I can't listen to myself all day long, right? I'd be bored out of my mind. Yeah, so I always like to learn from other people. So it's really cool to listen to other people have a chat because I like to listen to other people's experiences, and then it helps me learn from other people. And if I can help, I can help. If not, it's cool. Yeah, I can listen to it. Tabby Rogers says, "All good, bro. I've smoked weed for 50 years." Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, Johnny is into meeting up soon with me. I smoke like a chimney, brother. All right, Johnny. Yeah, I miss Johnny, man. I remember I used to talk to him on Skype. So whenever you talk to him, let him know I said hello. He knows me, of course. I'm a mod on his channel, even though he hasn't really done anything on his channel lately for quite some time. But whenever he's done live and you've been with him, Tommy, um, you've done like live activism, marching, right? And he has a what is it, like a megaphone, right? And he's talking and he's like, you know, he's chanting about um, uh, back then it was you know, the forbidden virus, not that you can't talk about. And then he's talking about flat Earth, and that was awesome. And I remember one of the live streams you were there, and I said hi to him, and then I saw that you were there, Tommy, and I told him, or I chatted in chat, said hi to Tommy for me, and he said hi. Hey, Ricardo says hi, and that was a great little moment that we had there. So uh, yeah, so good. I hope you guys reconnect. I know he told me in the past that he went off grid for a bit. I don't know if he's still off grid. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go off grid. So and actually, I will go off grid at some point. So yeah. So uh, so anyway, um, okay. I'm just looking at my phone here real quick. Yeah, and really nothing's going on. So um, yeah. So I did get a new sub recently, and it was I know that Melody Z is supports me. El Evo, El Evo, what? Where you from, bro? You're not a mod, so I want to know a little bit about you before. Does anybody know El Evo? I have to know somebody before I make them a mod. So I always ask everyone where they're from and what brings them to my channel. Because everyone in here that's a mod, a truther, we've known each other for quite some time. Some people longer than me. Okay. Al Evo says that's okay. You don't need to make me a mod. I just have to be nosy. Okay, that's cool. You can be nosy. I mean, there's people. You know, my channel. Okay, I'll describe my channel real quick. My channel, I call it a truth channel, right? Because a lot of it has to do with we don't live on a ball. So I can say flat Earth, you know, but there are mountains, hills, valleys, but water always finds its level. So we cannot. There's no way water can conform to a ball. That's probably the biggest subject on my channel. So uh, let's see, Tammy Rogers, Johnny, Mike, and myself have done lots of FE activism, bro. The protests are another gig we did together frequently. I have had over 2,000 videos on my old channel. Johnny and Mike are great truthers, dude. Oh, cool. All right, I don't know who Mike is, but I've known Johnny for a long time. I might know who Mike is, but maybe I don't haven't subbed his channel. But if you know them, then I know they're cool. So if you want to send me the link to that, I'll definitely sub to Mike's channel. Um, I support any truthers that come in. Effie is very important. I just I'm just a new tiny content creator. Okay, what's your content that that you create? El Evo. Um, my if you sub my channel, you can see all the videos that I post, um, and all the live streams that I've done. And this is a live stream right now, so you can see what my content is. And I go through different subjects. It's not just about FE. It's not just about flat Earth. It could be about living off grid. It could be about government. It could be about currency, um, and slavery with uh, having a job, because um, okay, AI content, AI meets art and music. Okay, there's a lot of musicians on my channel. Let's see, Music Realm. Um, let's see who else. Mr. Cheswick. He's a musician as well. Tommy Rogers, for example, has been a musician. There's Vertec, who has been a musician. Um, and I could keep naming people. Who's the other one? Gary, what's his name? Music for something. He came on David Banner show, and I had a chat with him on the panel. When David Banner brought the panel open, and it was great to see him. So there's a lot of musicians in here. Uh, um, there are artists too. Let's see. Let me think of one. Oh yeah. Well, she doesn't join my channel, but Lisa Saneri. Um, and I chat with her on Facebook sometimes, once in a great while. She's a great artist. She lives in Europe somewhere. Um, so art and music are very cool to me. Plagiarism is the same way that all art and music that was created in the world, where other music was existed before and other inspires more art. Well, sometimes the thing is sometimes people change. Like sometimes people hear a song, right, and if they're an artist or they're a musician, they change it to their own version, right? So I can understand that. It's not, um, and they do sell it, right? They do sell it, especially if they get a recording or a record or a CD or whatever you want to call it, Spotify, whatever you want to call it. Okay, Mike doesn't have any YouTube channel. He works setting up all the staging for concerts. Just an FE truth kind of dude, cool guy, plays guitar in a bat and a bass. Okay. Yeah, cool. All right, cool. That's awesome. Well, I'll say this. I have learned the saxophone when I was younger. I'm sure if I started trying it again, I could relearn it. I've learned the piano a little bit, and I did learn the drums. Um, not to be on a band or anything, but I learned because I wanted to feel what it, to how to do it right. And then you have the two pedals to, uh, one of them for the bass, and then the other one is for the hi hat, and then you have your drums or your sticks to hit the whatever kind of drum you want to hit, and then uh, so that was kind of cool because now when I listen to music, I listen to it in a different way because uh, music is like now, like I can hear like a lot of different instruments happening, not just the vocals. I can hear a lot of different instruments, and that makes music more passionable for me. So yeah. So anyway, I'm not. I said from the beginning what I'm at 45 minutes in. I didn't even think I was going to go on that long. Um, I think I'm going to go. I'm sorry, it's getting late here. I know it's almost 10 p.m. here. But I will go live tomorrow, or I'll. Oh wait, I have a video I'm going to post on my YouTube channel. I did it. There was like a full. There was a before I went out earlier, and there's a full moon out there, and it's and I wanted to make sure here I'm gonna go back in here. Here I'm gonna check it out here. Um, where is it? There it is. Okay, I'm gonna post this a bit later. Wow, that's strange. Okay, I'm gonna post this in a bit. Um, hold on. Where is it? All right, I'll figure it out. I've done it before. I posted videos on my YouTube channel. So, anyway, I'm gonna shout out to everyone that came in. Um, Scott, thank you for coming in. Uh, Tommy Rogers, of course, thank you for coming in. Rune, thank you for coming in. I hope you feel better about whatever's happening. Uh, let's see who else. Let's hold on. Shoot, Al Evo, thank you for coming in. I hope you find your journey with Oh, Plague Zero. Okay, now I have to stand. Plague Zero's in the house. Uh, Me and Plague Zero, we've known each other for years. We used to talk on Discord. So I'm gonna go ahead and make you a mod, Plague. What's going on, brother? Yeah, I don't even have to ask you. I know who you are. I forget your actual name, but it doesn't matter. You don't have to say it. Um, Hold on. Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long time, man. So I'm glad that you came into my channel. And I was about to end the live stream, but I'm glad that you. Um, let's see. So, Plague Zero, you've got things to do, or if you have things to do, and whatnot. No, well, I'm glad that you joined before I ended the live stream. Um, it's been a long time, man. How are you, bro? How are you, Plague Zero? Now, Plague Zero, I want two things I want to say about him. First of all, we used to talk years ago on Discord, on his Discord and other people's Discord. I don't go to Discord anymore, right? And we used to talk about flat Earth. We used to talk about all kinds of other subjects. And he is like very good at yeah, pre-COVID, right? Yeah. We used to talk, and he's an IT expert, so to speak, because he knows a lot about being technical with computers. And but you're very good. You are very good, Plague Zero. So I know you made a what do you call it? You made a avatar for me on Discord, and you called it Rick, RIC. Right? Most people call me Rick now on my channel or on David Banner's channel. I don't know if you know who David Banner is. He's a great guy. He's going through some sicknesses right now, or a sickness right now, but he's a great truther. Um, but yeah, TriD is also a good tech. I don't know. Maybe it was Tridy. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, Tridy. Tridy. I remember Tridy. I haven't talked to him in a long time either. It was back in the day when we used to when we all used to talk. Okay, Tridy was the artist. Okay. Okay. Well, that's fine. But you're cool. It doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, I remember Vertec was somebody that was in Discord, and we all used to have a conversation about whatever was going on, and it wasn't always about flat Earth. It was about other things. Maybe it was personal. Maybe it was about whatever was going on. So yeah, yeah. So yeah. Well, Plague Zero, you're a mod now. So make sure like I always tell all the mods, and I know I don't have to tell you this because I know you're really good at being a mod. Just be kind to everyone, and then any haters that come in that are not mods, uh, if they're not mods, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's cool if they're not mods, but if they start, we banned somebody the other day, 2 days ago, um, or was it Sunday morning? It was earlier today in the morning, um, and he said flat turds, and he was questioning me and my journey of what I'm going through. Um, and he eventually said, well, something about flat turds, and I was like, okay, you're banned. And it was either going to be me or one of the mods, and one of the other mods did it, but I was ready to do it anyway. What did you say, Plague Zero? It's just the general chat and a lot of truth pills dropped in the time and time. Right. Yeah, that's what I always say is just plant the seed. Yeah. Are you working with robots yet? I don't work with robots, brother. The robots are coming. Uh, I think if you're talking about a job, there are robots at a job, right? So they're replacing humans from working because then they don't have to. They pay a lot of money for a robot, but then they have to keep paying a human being to 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 do the job for whatever job that is, right? Yeah, I believe you. I believe it is part of the agenda. Uh, Plague Zero, I want to tell you something. One of the things that I'll do it real quick. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but um, so hold on. Give me a second. Okay. All right. So you can see this is my fishing pole that I bought not too long ago, right? And the hook is still on here. Right? I did try fishing the other day. I didn't catch anything, and the reason I bought this is because I'm going to be living off grid um, every now and then, and so this is a retractable fishing pole, right? So you can pull all this out, and it gets longer. All you have to do is get it nice and tight so it doesn't move, right? And then here, let me. Shit! It takes a while for it to come back in, so I'm gonna have to reel this back in. But I just wanted to show you that I do have a fishing pole. I did buy an axe, um, and I bought a serrated knife, and it's going to be important for when I do catch a fish, because I used to fish before a long time ago. When I do catch a fish, I'm going to use my serrated knife to cut the belly open and take the guts out and cook the fish. And I've researched different ways of cooking a fish without using a pan. So, like by slicing some wood, like a pencil, so to speak, and then putting the fish down after I start the fire. And I have tools to start a fire, and um, and no, it's not a fish in my rod. Here, look. But I did show this earlier. Like here's a lure that does look like a fish, right? And you can see all the little hooks. They're triangular. So there's two of them. So when they bite through the tail or anywhere, even if they bite, try to go in the middle. As soon as I feel like something biting, I'm gonna let it hook up, and then I'm gonna go boom, start reeling. So I have different lures. So um yeah. So I've been planning this for months. So yeah, it's not like I just woke up one day and said, "Hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to live off grid, or I'm going to start." I have a tent, I have a sleeping bag, I have clothes that are ready for me to live. I'm probably going to take like one or two of these pillows with me, so I can sleep like, and I'll probably use um my sleeping bag as part of a pillow so that this isn't so it doesn't hurt. I also have, I mean, it's the summer's coming soon, so I also have like these earmuffs, um, which is good like for when it's cold. Like tomorrow, it says it's going to be 30 something degrees in the morning, um, and it's going to be. This is a good thing. I'm going to carry with me. And the good thing about this is that you can fold this up, like you can close it up, right? And then can fit. It's easier to fit, so you don't have to like. It's not like you have to carry it around. So that's the way I have it. I just have it near me because, um, well, I can put it away. It doesn't matter. Right now, it's not cold. Have you got slippers, Rick? I'm not. I don't need slippers. In fact, tell you what. I know how to catch. I know how to take my socks off and everything, and when it's warm, and actually walk into the water and fish and get closer to the middle. Um, as long as there's no pike, which means that pike, if you don't know, pike have teeth, and I've caught pike before. And when I've caught pike, if you don't have the needle nose pliers, they will bite you when you're trying to take the hook off. I've never eaten a pike. I never will. Um, I wasn't even trying to catch a pike, but fish are hungry, so they eat whatever. If you have a good lure, they try to eat whatever you have. Rick, get a roll mat if you haven't to go underneath the sleeping bag, um, to stop you losing body heat. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but see, here's the thing: underneath, so you insulate from the ground. Right. That is something I will think about when it gets cold. Right. In the meantime, I have like warm gear, like a coat. I have insulation in my body. I have the other thing I wanted to say is that I bought a raincoat and a rain rain pants. So when it does rain, I'm protected from the rain. But right now, I'm enjoying the rain because I can see that yeah, I know I do. In fact, here I'm gonna bring my sleeping. I'm sorry, not my sleeping bag. I'll go ahead and pull out. I'll go ahead and pull this out just to show you what I have here. And I've shown this before on my channel. So here is the axe, right? It's nice and sharp. This is really just for cutting wood for when um, I want to start a fire. And then if I have to chop thick wood, it'll be easier, right? If it's just branches, then I'll just do it softly, right? And then um, and then I can use smaller branches to start the fire first, and then put bigger wood around it, and then I'm gonna find some rocks to so that it doesn't spread in case there's other uh, you know bushes or whatever, trees or whatever around. I'm gonna put rocks around it so that it doesn't I don't want to cause a fire, right? It's only for me to stay warm or for me to cook or um see what's the other one here. I'm sorry, trying to find it. um where did I put it? Damn it. Okay, so I'll show you this. This is my tent. I'm not gonna pull it out, right? So this is my tent. I can pull this out, and then I have the pins. Oh, here it is. I found it. So here's my serrated knife. So it's in a plastic guard, right? So I pull, so it doesn't cut anything when I put it in my sleep or in my backpack. So this is a serrated knife that I'm going to use to cut fish when I catch one to survive, right? To eat. And then I can slip it back in. See, so and it's nice. It's nice and good for staying safe. Um, and this. Okay, I'm gonna pull all this out. I haven't done this in a while. Um, this. I've never taken this out, by the way. But this is. I'll take it out right now. So this is my raincoat. Okay, I'm not gonna pull it out completely until I'm ready for it. And there's pants in here. You can see where the feet go in. So it sort of like protects from your ankle. And it's water resistant, right? So um, so if I want to walk outside and then um, so all right, I'll unfold it out. I just want to make sure it's folded back in nice and neatly. So these are the pants, right? Here it is. Right here. So these are the pants. I'll fold it back because I'm not going to put them on right now. So, and then this is the top for it. I'll just show you it this way. Okay. So, now I'm going to fold it back in the way it was so that it can fit back in. Here's the trick. You have to fold everything sort of back so that it can fit right back into the bag, so it doesn't take too much space into your my backpack or whatever you're carrying. For me, it's a backpack, right? um, and then um, that's that's what I did with my tent when I did that. So shoot. All right, see, that's why I didn't want to do this. It's hard to slip it back in now. All right. All right, there it is. There it is. See, that's the thing. Everything has to be airtight for it to go back into this small bag. So whenever you fold something that has a small bag like this, right, you have to take all the air out so that it can fit right back in. Um, so there it is. There it is. I got it. All right. All right. So let's see what else. I'm going to show this too as well. And I've shown this before many times. I've shown this before. So here's a flashlight, and this is not battery operated, which I like. So all you have to do is have a charger to recharge it, and then there's a red button here, right? And you just push that button, and the light turns on, right? And then if you push it again, then it can get brighter if you wanted to. And then if you push it again, then it turns into like some sort of emergency light or something. And if you push it again, it turns into the side light, right there. This is the side light, right? I don't want to hurts my eyes when I put it. So you can I'm just trying to show you that side light. And then after you push it again, that turns off. Right. So strobe light, right? Yeah. Well, this is only for the dark when I'm walking in the dark. Most of my fishing is going to be during the light. But if I'm walking in the dark, I want to make sure I turn this on to let people know that I'm walking, so at least I can see visually my feet where they're going. And here, let me see. Here, I'm going to go to my channel. Hold on, it takes time. So I know it's buffering right now, so just relax. It's going to come in. Here, this one right here. So hold on. I'm gonna post a link real quick. All right. So here's the link. I'm gonna post it in the chat. So this is the first place that I started fishing at, and I fished. I think it was Friday morning, Thursday or Friday morning. I can't remember. And this is my time. I'm by Chicago, so this is the pond that I explored, and I fished maybe a few times in the past, and I did catch smaller fish. But I put them back because they were just too small, right? But if you want to check that link out, that is it's probably about 9 or 10 minutes, and it's me just posting a video of this pond that I thought of starting my first sort of practice, so to speak, to start my journey with living outdoors for a day or two. And one thing you have to know also, if people don't remember in Plague Zero, if you don't know, I fasted for 2 days straight, meaning all I drank was water. I didn't eat. because I wanted to feel what it's like not to eat anything for 2 days. And trust me, it was hard to start eating again. The first time I ate, I threw it out. My body rejected it, but it was a slow pattern for me to start eating again. But I wanted to do that because I wanted to feel like, what if I don't catch any fish and I'm out in the middle of nowhere, right? I wanted to feel like what it's not like to eat. As long as I have some water on me, then I can survive that way. You're a scout mission, Rick. Yeah, I mean, I've been scouting this for a long time, for months. So it's not like I just woke up one day and said, "Oh, I'm going to do this now." No, I've been practicing. I've been researching this, and there's so many people that have helped me too by sending me links and survival links and everything, and it's great. It's been great. Been a great journey because it's been a great experience to have other people help me out with that, and so um, yeah, yeah. So Plague Zero, are you still in here? Okay. Um, all right. Well, hey, Plague Zero, thank you for coming in. Okay. Well, make sure you sub my channel, Plague Zero, so you can get the notifications of anytime I go live or anything. Um, and um, and thank you for coming in. You're a mod now, and oh, great. Okay, awesome. Um, so I think it's time for me to end the live stream. And I was gonna end it earlier, um, but Plague Zero came in, and I was like, okay, I'm going to stay on longer then. So thank you, Plague Zero, for coming in. And it's been a long time, but I'm glad that we reconnected. So you know, my name hasn't changed in all these years. It's still the same name, right? So um, yeah, Zeuscott. I want to shout out to Zeuscott. Zeuscott is actually a super mod. Um, So I made him a super mod because he comes in here the most out of anybody, and he goes into David Banner's channel, and he is just a great guy. He's from Scotland, by the way. There's another guy that has come in here. His name Ona Plain. He's from Scotland, Glasgow, Scotland. He's a great guy. I guess they're mates. Tommy Rogers, we've been friends for years too. I mean, we've never met, but we've known each other through maybe not on Discord, but through um, Johnny Scuba Dracula's channel. We've known each other through David Banner's channel, uh, and we've always been cool to each other. So always good to see you, brother. Let's see who else. Did I miss anybody? Rune, thank you for coming in. Rune, thank you. I hope you feel better about whatever's going on with you. Um, hope things, your spirits, get back up. We all support you. So, yeah. So, did I miss anybody? Anybody? Oh, Al Evo. Yeah. Well, thank you for coming in. Yeah. Even though you're not a mod, but you're still cool. It seems like you're a cool guy. So hope you have a wherever you're from. Good. Hope you have a good day or night wherever you're at. All right, everyone, take care. I'm gonna leave. Um, thank you for coming in. I'll see if I can come in. Um, well, I'm gonna post a video of the full moon that I did earlier on my channel, and then um, And then I'm gonna do a video of the other lake that I want to. Your grandparents were Scots. Oh, cool. All right. See, that's the great thing about like my channel and David Banner's channel is people are from like all kinds of different places, and that's the cool thing because we all have connected. It doesn't matter where we're from. We connect because we connect with truth and kindness. Say it that way too, as well. So, um, yeah. All right, everybody. Um, hey, take care of yourselves and everyone else. I love you all. Thank you for supporting my channel and supporting yourselves. I will come back soon. Um, so I'm gonna end the live stream now. So hope to see you soon. Plague Zero, Tommy Rogers, Zeus Scott, Rune, anybody else that I missed. Hope to see you all soon. All right. All right. Bye. Take care.